Okay, Chapter 19, Types of Poetry. A major supporting detail is lyric poetry. And an example from the book is a lyric is a short poem with a central pictorial image written in an uninflected voice, by which we mean a voice that's both direct and personal, usually using first-person pronoun to create an intimate point of view. My example is from Piano by D.H. Lawrence on page 613, and on line 12 he states, "Down in the flood of remembrance, I weep like a child for the past." And first of all, he uses I as the pronoun, and the pictorial image, you can see him crying or weeping by remembering something from the past, and he wants to be a child again, usually. And lyric poetry, it usually has music, and that's what you hear in the songs, is poetry. And another supporting detail is epic poetry. An example from the book is a long narrative cited publicly. My example is from Bob Soughey, Your Poet, from the dedication of Don Juan by George Gordon, Lord Byron, and it states, "And now my epic renegade, what are ye at?" And since, that's public, that is recited publicly, he's saying, he's on a rebellion, and where are you at? So he's pretty much calling out the person in front of everybody. And usually, epic poetry, the people really didn't see the poem, they just heard it or they just listened to it pretty much. And the last major supporting detail is dramatic poetry. An example from the book is a character addresses another character. My example would be in My Last Duchess by Robert Browning on page 622 on line 47. "As if alive, wilt please ye rise, we'll meet." And if you read, before that, he's addressing his wife who's dead and saying, if you rise from the dead, then we'll meet again. And also, you can also take the epic poetry example from George Gordon, Lord Byron, because he's also addressing someone.